So hi everyone and welcome back. So today in the K-League we had the Ulsan Hyundai and Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors game, and this is one of the most interesting games nowadays in the K-League. And it was interesting to see how the game developed. The atmosphere was really nice. It's always very nice to see a lot of people at the stadium and nice atmosphere like that. And Jeonbuk had the control of the game for the majority of it, and they had the control of the ball, and I thought they were going to score and they were the favorites to win, but no, it's Ulsan Hyundai that comes up with the win and the 3 points, and it's thanks to Sang that at the 72nd minute he scores on a breakaway assisted from Lee Chung-young. He overtakes the goalkeeper and scores. And again, Jeonbuk played better, I think, but when they had the opportunity, they scored, and that's why, and that's what you need to have if you want to be a champion. And that's what they did. A really interesting game. It was very nice to watch, and really unfortunate for Jeonbuk. I thought at least they deserved to tie the game, but it is what it is. That's football, and also Hyundai comes up with a win after having a couple of pretty difficult games. And their lead is pretty safe. So for them, the most important thing is to keep a certain rhythm, also for the AFC Champions League, of course. Now let's talk about Gangwon. So Gangwon faced Suwon FC in Gangwon, and they were coming off a pretty good game, pretty good period, I have to say. And at the 21st minute, seemed that was the case even for this game, because it was Tuchi, I'm not really sure on the pronunciation, that scored from Kim Dae-won. They managed to keep the lead until the beginning of the second half, where Lee Seung-go scores for Suwon FC, and then on stoppage time, Suwon FC takes the win with a goal by Yeonbit Garam, assisted by Lee Yong-jae. And 3 really important points for Suwon FC. In this this happens in the K-League often, where you see a team win, then getting a loss that you didn't expect. And here I was expecting Gangwon to came up with a win, but this didn't happen, and Suwon FC comes up with an important 3-point result. And Suwon FC, with this win, the win a couple of weeks ago against Suwon Blue Wings, they're trying to stay as far as possible from the relegation battle and try little by little to recover, if possible, to Jeju and to Daegu FC. Daegu FC that has tied the game against FC Seoul 2-2. Daegu FC, a lot of people were saying that they were probably the worst performing team in the last few weeks with Jeju, and I think it's pretty unfair. Yes, they haven't played great football, but they are coming up with some results, and this 2-2 tie with Seoul FC, it's pretty good for them. At the 9th minute, FC Seoul opened the scoring with an own goal of Oh Seung-hoon, and but Daegu FC really they stayed in there, and they tied the game at the 25th minute with Lee Kevon-ho, assisted Leo Kong-ho, assisted by Jo Jin-wo, and they tied the game. FC Seoul remains there. It was pretty balanced in general, even game wise. FC Seoul probably is technically a little bit better than Daegu FC, but it was pretty balanced. At 42nd minute is Kim Shin-jin that puts FC Seoul on the front again. During the second half, it seemed that perhaps Daegu FC would they were coming off with another loss, another L, 0 points. But no, Edgar Bruno at 82nd minute scores, assisted by Cezinha. They tie the game, they get the point, and I mean, I think Daegu, if you're playing bad and you're getting points like this, you're getting a point with FC Seoul, you're getting a point with Ulsan Hyundai. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad, really. The only two teams that the only team, that really when I'm watching, I'm like, they need to improve something, is Jeju United. But for the rest, I mean, pretty safe. I think Daegu FC is pretty safe, and even Jeju, they have a good advantage on a good gap on the Suwon Blue Wings, the Gangwon that get another loss. And yes, Gangwon and the Suwon Blue Wings are gonna have a pretty intense fight from here until the end of the season. And Suwon FC is trying to not be there, to not be involved in that fight, but they may be. Let's see. It's gonna be pretty fun to watch. Anyways, that's it for this video. If you liked it, please put a like, consider subscribing, and thanks for watching. See you next time.